Hello, welcome to Lemon Studios, where we talk anything and everything in entertainment. I'm, of course, Lemon himself, Zeke Lamone, and this is my review for You Season 4, Part 2. That was Crash who just walked across from me. But before we get to that, let's get the house clean my way. Comment below, let me know your thoughts of You Season 4, Part 2. Like this video if you do enjoy it. And hit that subscribe button as I am trying to go into my YouTube career. We have a lot of things heading our way. We got the Lemon March Madness tournament that's still going on. Head to the community tab to vote on the matchups that are currently posted. We also got the Last of Us season finale coming out tomorrow. We also got the Oscars review, or a review for the Oscars, just talking about the results. We also got a bunch of stuff heading over here in March. So hit that subscribe button to be updated for when everything is coming out. Now let's get into the review here, as all the house cleaning is done. So I got one thing spoiled for me, and we're gonna talk about it because if you don't know, we spoil it on the Was It Good titled videos. Things get spoiled when we do it because I can only talk about how good it was if I talk, or how bad it was if we talk spoilers. So spoiler warning for everyone here. We're gonna talk spoilers from here on out. All right? Are they gone? They gone? We good? All right, let's get to it. I got the ending spoiled for me, but in a different way. So when I go on Twitter, because I completely forgot this was coming out this weekend. I was so hyped up on the screen that I completely forgot You was also coming out this weekend as well. And I checked Twitter, and then I saw the student. I can't remember the character's name. I want to say Mara, but I don't think that's it at all. And it just shows a picture of her, and someone tweeted, Joe didn't have to do her like that. I was like, oh, okay, so she's gonna die. I guess she's the final kill. So I had everything wrapped up. So like when things started happening, and let's just get straight to it. Episode 8, or was it the end of 7? When the twist happens, when it turns out that guy was all in his imagination, and he made him up, and that was his subconscious talking to him. I was like, oh crap. I thought towards the end, Joe was finally going to embrace the beast within him and kill her and enjoy it. And because all the replies were also saying he was so scary. So I had this all mad. I was like, hell yeah, he's finally going to embrace it. Because I'm kind of sick of the whole, I'm not really a bad guy. I'm just misunderstood. I just do what's best for the people I love. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of that narrative. We've done it for 3 seasons now. Technically 4 if you do count season 1, because the following season's always, I'm here for a fresh start. I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to do everything better. Season 2, 3, and 4 all start off like that. I'm going to be a better person. I'm going to be a better person. No, you're not, Joe. You're not. So thinking that he was going to be a better person, that he was just going to embrace it because of the conversations that him and Rye were having within his head, I was like, oh yeah, this is how it ends. Cool. I'm totally fine with him being a psychopath. And then they didn't really do that. And look, first of all, overall, I enjoyed the season. And the twist with it all being in his head that Rye was really the true killer and Joe really actually did the killings and all that. And apparently, crap, I can't remember, the girl from season 3, the one that he went to London for. I know it starts with an M. She's actually in the cage, and the cage shows up, which also, how is he getting that cage all the way from the suburbs in Los Angeles to the freaking UK? How is he able to get the cage there? But hey, you know, that's all semantics. She's in the cage, and he just forgot about her because he hit her head, and, you know, he just completely forgot about it. Now, I know that's like a real, like, scientific thing that happens with these, with psychopaths. Like Joe, and probably with normal people as well. It's not a story trope I like, that like, oh, he just forgot about it, he made this all up. I'm not a huge fan of that story trope. So that reveal didn't fully work for me, and I was like, oh crap. However, I will also admit, after the reveal happens and we know exactly what's actually going on, the show goes up like 20 notches, and it becomes a lot better after the reveal happens. I'm not a fan of how we went about the reveal, and the story beats that we went to it. I would have liked something a little bit different. But I will admit, the story and season overall got better once it was revealed. The other thing that I'm not a huge fan of, I'm not a fan of this relationship between Kate and Joe. I'm just not. I just don't buy their chemistry. I just don't see how Kate could fall for him, Joe or not. That one felt very forced because I don't know if it's because they try to go the natural route with it. Because in the first 3 seasons, Joe's really pulling the strings around, trying to force this relationship to happen where they're like, oh yeah, totally. I totally fall for this guy. When in reality, they wouldn't if he was just a normal person, a normal Joe, if you will. So the fact that she just naturally fell for him, I just don't fully believe that, especially with how hard-headed she is and stubborn that she is. If anything, to me, I think the Lady Phoebe character should have been the love interest for Joe in this season. That's not also just saying that because she's probably my favorite character in the whole entire series, in all honesty. But I just feel like that character probably could have naturally felt for her as someone who always sees the good in him, or sees the good in every person instead of Kate. I think that was probably the route to go with the love interest, but that's just that's minor compared to the other things within this show. Overall, I had a good time with it. I had a really good time. I don't really get the hate for this season. I don't know why people are suddenly mad that Joe's a bad person. Like, he was always this way. It's just who he is. And I do think the ending that, oh yeah, he just set her up to go to jail, that is pretty sadistic and that is pretty evil of him. I kind of wish he would have killed her. But I will stand by my statement that I said in You Season 4 Part 1 and after Season 3. It's time to go. And I think Season 5 is it. And that it just needs... And they're back in New York. It's back to where it all started. Also, quick shout out. Even though I don't like the Beck character, it was really cool seeing her on screen. It was also cool seeing Love as well. And I read a report that Jenna Ortega was supposed to show up. I was like, I don't know how she would have fit in London. When they started showing everyone, I was like, oh, okay. That's where Jenna Ortega would have showed up at. Like, what about me, Joe? You just completely forgot about me to send me my money. I still think Beck's not dead. I do think she's going to come back to life. And now that they're back in New York, he took over a bookstore. He's now just using his full name, and he's just allowed to walk free and be as cool as a cucumber. I don't think she's dead. I think she has a different name, and I think she's coming back. I don't know, man. I'm gonna ride that until this show ends or until I die. Guinevere Beck will be the final villain, and she'll be the one to finally get Joe. Because I don't think suicide's the answer for him. And I don't think death is necessarily the answer for him unless it's from Beck. After that, it's go to jail. Just rot in prison, dude. Just go to prison and pay for your crimes and just get and then die by a prison person. That could work for me. If he was to die, is either by the hand of Beck, even though I'm not the hugest fan of the Guinevere Beck character, or going to prison and then dying by a cellmate or something like that. But yeah, in Season 5, it's time to go. Because right now, they say it all the time in showbiz. You're inviting people into your home. And that's what we are. We invited these characters into our home to watch, their lives, the good, the bad, and all that. In the first 3 seasons, I was enjoying their company. Even though after Season 3, I was kind of looking at my watch going, all right, I wonder how much longer they're going to be here. In Season 4, I'm kind of doing the nice asking question. So what do y'all got planned for today? Which is code for... I would kind of like to have my home back now. In Season 5, hopefully they leave after that question. Otherwise, I think I might have to ask them to leave. And I think a lot of people are going to ask them to leave too. You always want to leave on your own. You want to say, see you later, not be asked to leave. And I do think they're starting to border that line. And I do think it's time to wrap it up in Season 5. But yeah, let me know y'all thoughts. Do y'all think they can go a Season 6, a Season 7, or a Season 8? Or are you like me? You're like, yeah, no, it's time to wrap it up. Or honestly, are you cool with this sadistic ending that they have where Joe gets away with it again and also has the ultimate happy ending and Season 4 is just done. After this, it's just over. Comment below, let me know your thoughts about it. And again, leave a like if you do enjoy this and hit that subscribe button for all the content that we have coming your way here at Lemon Studios. And until next time, guys, I'll see you here at Lemon Studios.